African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation as of February 13, 2025. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue to conduct a special military operation. In the Kharkiv direction, units of the North Group of Forces inflicted defeat on formations of 3 territorial defense brigades in the areas of the settlements of Lipsy and Volchansk in the Kharkiv region. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 130 servicemen, an armored personnel carrier, 6 vehicles, 2 artillery pieces, and an ammunition depot. Units of the West Group of Forces improved their tactical position. They defeated the manpower and equipment of the tank, mechanized, assault brigades, airborne assault regiment of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and the Territorial Defense Brigade in the areas of the settlements of Kutkavka, Kondrashavka, Bogoslavka, Novaya Krybliakavka, Zeleny Gai of the Kharkiv region, Novolyubovka of the Luhansk People's Republic, Kaladizi, Yampolovka, and Yampol of the Donetsk People's Republic. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 220 servicemen, a tank, 5 combat armored vehicles, including a U.S.-made M113 armored personnel carrier, 7 field artillery pieces, 3 of which were made by NATO countries. An ammunition depot was destroyed. Units of the Southern Group of Forces improved the position along the front line. They inflicted losses on the manpower and equipment of 4 mechanized, motorized infantry and 2 assault brigades of the Ukrainian armed forces, as well as on the formations of the Foreign Legion in the areas of the settlements of Nikiforovka, Svanovka, Peryezhnoye, Regorodok, Vasyokavka, Privoli, Chasov Yar, Konstantinovka, Alexandro-Sholtino, Ivanopoli, and Daknoy of the Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy's losses amounted to 155 soldiers, 3 pickup trucks, 4 field artillery pieces, including a 155mm self-propelled artillery unit Panzerhaubitze 2000 made in Germany, and an ammunition depot. Units of the Center Group of Forces continued to advance into the depths of the enemy's defense and liberated the settlement of Vodyanoye Toroy of the Donetsk People's Republic. They inflicted losses on the manpower and equipment of 4 mechanized, Ranger, and Airmobile brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, a Territorial Defense Brigade, and 2 National Guard brigades in the areas of the settlements of Sherbanovka, Lenina, Baranovka, Zvarivo, Udaknoy, Kodlino, Nadezdinka, and Novoandrievka of the Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy lost up to 510 servicemen, a German Leopard tank, 5 armored combat vehicles, including a U.S. M113 armored personnel carrier, and 4 pickup trucks. A Czech-made Vampire multiple launch rocket system combat vehicle and 2 field artillery pieces, including a German 155mm Panzerhaubitze 2000 self-propelled artillery unit, were destroyed. Units of the East Group of Forces improved the position along the front line. They defeated the formations of 3 mechanized, airborne assault brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and 2 territorial defense brigades in the areas of the settlements of Konstantinopol, Bogodar, Berlatsko, Komar, Skudno, and Rivnopol of the Donetsk People's Republic. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 140 servicemen, a tank, an armored combat vehicle, 8 vehicles, and 7 field artillery pieces, including a U.S.-made 155mm M198 howitzer. An ammunition depot was destroyed. Units of the Dnieper Group of Forces inflicted losses on the manpower and equipment of the Coastal Defense Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and 3 Territorial Defense Brigades in the areas of the settlements of Novoborislav, Kazatsko, Tokarevka, and Antonovka in the Kherson region. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 70 servicemen, 8 vehicles, 4 field artillery guns, 2 ammunition depots, 2 electronic and counter-battery warfare stations. Operational Tactical Aviation, Strike Unmanned Aerial Vehicles, Missile troops and artillery of the groups of troops of the armed forces of the Russian Federation inflicted damage on military airfield and port infrastructure facilities of Ukraine, workshops for the production of unmanned aerial vehicles, storage sites for fuel and lubricants of the armed forces of Ukraine, as well as concentrations of enemy manpower and equipment in 146 districts. Air defense systems shot down a JDAM guided aerial bomb and 3 rockets from the US-made Mars multiple launch rocket system, 3 French-made Hammer guided aerial bombs, as well as 202 aircraft-type unmanned aerial vehicles. Since the beginning of the special military operation, a total of 653 aircraft, 283 helicopters, 43,247 unmanned aerial vehicles, 592 anti-aircraft missile systems, 21,314 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 1,515 multiple launch rocket systems, 21,627 field artillery pieces and mortars, and 31,528 special military vehicles have been destroyed. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.